Good evening, YouTube. Warbles on a lot here, and it's getting a bit cold. 15 degrees here in the hut. So, time to light the miniature potbelly. And when we get a bit of heat in the place, we can start having something of a malt liquor video. Sound like a good idea? I hope you all concur. Now, I've been doing a bit of drinking already, and there has in fact been one take which did not work. And I must admit, I began the evening drinking 5.8% stubbies of Cooper's Red. That's 5.8% alcohol. And I've had most of a 750ml bottle of 6.3% alcohol Cooper's Extra Stout. So, here we go. I would like to make a malt liquor video upon the topic of how YouTube's mobile service is being sabotaged by the YouTube management, which appears to be demented, perhaps. If not demented, then they've got some hidden agenda. Now, I say they're demented because they are reducing the connectivity of the YouTube mobile service. In December last year, the friend activity disappeared from YouTube everywhere. In January, on the YouTube mobile service, I lost the ability to readdress an outbox. Okay, so I can't send a personal message to somebody unless they have already sent a personal message to me or added me as a contact. So, losing friend activity cut my connectivity by 75%. Losing the ability to readdress an outbox cut the remaining 25 in half down to 12%. A couple of months ago, I noticed that I can't see who comments on the threads are addressed to. I can see who's made the comment, but not who they're sending it to. So it's really difficult to decipher which conversations are going on the threads. So that cuts it in half down to about 6% of what it used to be when I first got involved. And 3 days ago, for 3 hours I could not upload. When I regained my ability to upload, somebody said to me, Warbles on a lot. I really like your channel, come and subscribe to me and I will subscribe to you. I went and had a look and I did like their channel. But there was no subscribe button. Do you get that? The channel page I was being shown on YouTube Mobile did not have a subscribe button on it. I went and had a look at people that I am subscribed to. And if I looked at their movie and then went to their channel page, there was no subscribe or unsubscribe button. If I went to my subscriptions and I went to their channel page from there, okay, they had an unsubscribe button and it was about 3 or 4 times bigger than the old sub/unsub button used to be. So YouTube management is inviting the YouTube mobile subscriber base to unsubscribe from everybody, and we can't subscribe to any new channels. Does this sound like a rational, sane business strategy? Perhaps it's been suggested to me I need to upgrade to a smartphone. Maybe the YouTube mobile service is really good on the smartphones and it's no good on the old phones. But I've got a 3G mobile, a Nokia 6120 Classic that's 3 years old. But, you know, today I went into town, visited my daughter, got her to check, and on her mobile phone there's no subscriber button. She can't subscribe either. It's not just my ancient phone. Hers that's maybe a year old. It won't do it either. So, is there a hidden agenda among the YouTube management? Are they trying to force us onto more up-to-date equipment? Do I have to go to a laptop or a netpad? If I have to go to a laptop, they use 12 times more power than a mobile. So I can't, sit there for 16 hours a day for 8 amp hours. There's no possible way I can run a 96 amp hour per day YouTube sacrifice from my batteries and my solar panels. I'm not going to burn petrol in a generator. If I have to go to a laptop, I'll be lucky to do 4 hours a week on YouTube. Down from 16 hours a day on the mobile phone because I can afford the electricity and I'm trying to publicise the SunFoil project. I want to teach the world to put streamlined solar panels on the roof of their cars. I want you all to search SunFoil project or SunFoil overview or SunFoil short talk, perhaps SunFoil science. I want you to look at the construction clips. I want you to understand that this is not patentable. There's no point registering the design because any panel on any car will have the effect of saving fuel. So I can't borrow money to set up a factory, right? Because I have no intellectual property rights. I can't stop somebody else setting up a more efficient factory down the road or in another country. And nobody else can borrow the money to set up a factory for the same reason. If you want a SunFoil on your car, you have to go and buy a solar panel and connect it yourself. It is a do-it-yourself thing. If you give a shit, if you want to feed sunlight to your car battery instead of petrol, diesel or LP gas, then search SunFoil. Look at the nest of clips, measure your car, and just go and do it. Right? I want to stay on YouTube to try and keep pushing the SunFoil. I've exposed the whole of my lifestyle to the YouTube community in order to establish my credibility and demonstrate that I'm an oddball, but I'm not a fuckwit. Yeah, I'm a mad scientist. I am the fool on the hill. I live 1,113 metres above mean sea level. I am vertically superior to everybody within 15 kilometres in one direction and 35 kilometres in most directions. You know, like, you have to actually qualify for the title of being the fool on the hill. It's not something that you can make up. So, I really wish YouTube would reinstate the connectivity of the mobile service. I don't think they're going to do it because I have asked. I think I'm going to have to, as Laura Leela says, learn to dance on shifting sands. So I'm probably in the market for a netpad or a laptop. I know I'm in the market for a new phone. I want a phone with a 3.5 or 5 megapixel camera so that you guys don't have to look at huge pixels, a centimetre across, when you put the Warbles on a lot videos up on the large flat screen TV, which I know at least one person is doing. And I'm grateful for that. So, Warbles on a lot to YouTube. I hope you enjoy my little malt liquor rant regarding YouTube management's demented sabotage of the YouTube mobile service. It is really bloody irritating to me, and if that means I have to go to the next level of technology, well, grrr, I've been fighting it since 1977. I don't want a computer. I don't want to know how to use a computer, but it seems warbles on a lot to the YouTubians. I have to get a computer. There you go, malt liquor video. How you going, Black Messenger 7? Earl, old mate who taught me about malt liquor. Ciao.